Hey, hi, hello. I am so sore. Mostly it's my feet. I also got a blister. So I did what you do to things that are just sticking out on your body. Just just take a needle and yes, I did that. Oh my god. Oh, it was just so awful. By that I mean it's on the bottom of my foot, so it's like it's really annoying, and I just couldn't handle it, and I just went for it, and it's not as painful now. I mean, it's still kind of there, but it's gone now. So yeah, I'm so tired. I want to go to sleep again, except it's almost 1:30 in the afternoon. I should put the avocado seed and the pineapple. The pineapple! I have a pineapple here. Oh, okay. Here's a pineapple. I need to put more water in it, but it's sprouting little eggs. Look at it. See those little white things? Those little white things? It didn't have those, but they're growing. Oh my god! And the thing is, like, I just, like, the leaves are kind of drying out a little bit, but it is going to grow up to be a beautiful pineapple. I love it. Also, we have potatoes that are sprouting. We also have other potatoes that are going bad, but potatoes are sprouting nonetheless. So, I need to work on my garden, but I'm so tired. I woke up feeling like I was hungover or something, which is weird because I've never actually been hungover. Let's put the baby over here. You grow nice and big and strong, pineapple, okay? You grow up big and strong, become a whole new pineapple. Also, I started a new one too, so I don't know, I might be able to have 2 pineapples. I'm so excited. Also, the seeds have not sprouted since I transferred them all into their little pots, but they're getting there. They're getting there. Like, I saw one of them, like, this little tiny thing growing out. Alrighty, I should get dressed. I'll see you when I have proper clothes on. Alright, I'm clothed. Okay, so last night was the Bruce Jenner interview, and I was just like really intrigued, and so my mom was like, I want to watch this, and me too, I wanted to watch it also. My stepdad was kind of like iffy about it, but then he watched it, and he's actually curious, like, how does trans work? Like, how does that, like, he was a little confused, even though, like, you know, they put like a watered down version of like the explanations for it, like, is he a lesbian now? It's like for now he still considers himself like I guess, like, just for everybody's, like, for the simplicity of it, like, he still prefers to be called male, called with male pronouns, so like he, him, so it's like, I was totally already starting to, like, I was about to use like female pronouns, but it's like, whatever they are cool with, like, it's totally fine. Like, of course, because I'm on Tumblr and I see a lot of the issues that involve trans people, I already know like a good amount of it, there's different stages that people want to be in. Like, some people will have like surgeries and procedures, and some people, like, they don't want to do that because, as long as like just the outside, like how they dress and present themselves, like, there's all different sort of things. It just depends on how as long as you're happy, that's totally great. And, there's a whole thing with his like relationships, and I don't know, I guess that was kind of weird when he mentioned like his wife thinking like, when he revealed to her, like, oh, I can fix that problem. Like, for me, that's a very, like, of course, back then, people weren't as open. I think that's the thing, like, omnisexuality and pansexuality wasn't really a thing. So it's like, I guess it wasn't just as big a thing as it is now. And I guess for me, it's like, if I had a partner who was like, totally into cross-dressing, or, they felt like a different person inside, I'd be totally cool with that. I'd be like, as long as you're happy, because that is the only thing that matters. Like, I don't know, but I guess that's just how I am. Like, I don't want my partner to be miserable, even though I never have actually had a partner. I guess it's just the thing though, is like for me, like I'm still working on school. I am married to school right now because it's just like, oh, that's the biggest relationship. That is so hard to handle because it involves so much time, money, and effort to get through it. So that's just it. I'm married to school at this time, and then when I'm done with it, I'll be ready for an actual relationship with a person. Like, I guess that's the best way to describe it. So anyways, yeah. I'm really glad, like, some people were kind of judging, like, oh, she was asking very simple questions that people could look up online, but you know what? Actually, my stepdad went ahead, took the effort, and he started reading off all the things he found, and it was pretty great. He opened up his mind to it, and then he was totally okay with it. You know, for him, it's kind of a big shock because, you know, because he knew who Bruce Jenner was. Me, I don't know who Bruce Jenner was. All I know is that he was an Olympian. And, you know, I heard about him through, like, you know, late night show opening monologues. But, you know, after watching that, it's like, okay, now I understand. And yeah, I think it was really mind opening to a lot of people. And, like, really showed some people's true colors, like especially the transphobic people. Like, I guess for me, because I'm always prepared for someone to come out as anything that is not a cisgendered heterosexual person. So it's like, you know, I guess I'm just prepared for it. But I don't know, I guess I've had my dose of shocks as well. Like, I've had someone who I didn't really know that well in a fandom come out to me because they said, I feel safe with you. You don't really talk that much to people. And, you know, the people you talk to don't do that. But they said, but I feel comfortable telling this to you. And they came out. And that was a really big shocker. But you know what? To this day, I won't reveal who it is. Like, if they want to come out, they can do it on their own terms. Like, I won't even say what kind of person it is, which fandom it is, but, you know, I feel really glad that someone saw me that way. And, like, I don't know if they even watch my vlogs, but, like, you just keep doing you. You figure out, like, you know, whatever you want to do in your life, that's pretty cool and all that. Yeah, I've actually gone through, like, a friend who they thought they were gay. And, like, they honestly thought they were gay. But then they kind of realized they also liked girls, too. This was, like, you know, back in high school. So it was, like, very confusing. And then that's when he realized he was bisexual. And so finally he came out as bisexual. And I think at that point everybody was just like, okay, you like both boys and girls. I guess that's the thing too, is like for me, I never really felt like I was bisexual, but I never felt like I think that's the thing. I had so many gay friends, they all wanted me to, or they thought because I liked cross-dressing a lot too. I still like cross-dressing a lot, just not now, because I like being cute. Oh my god, you can see my boobs right there. Oh my god, I have cleavage. That's so weird. That is so weird. I usually wear a safety pin with this shirt too. Okay, so that was awkward. See, I like being both. I like appearing both masculine and feminine, but obviously I'm not very androgynous. Although I do make a pretty cute boy. I like how I look as a boy. Apparently some guys thought I looked good as a boy too, because I will admit, I made a Grindr account one time. I didn't put I was trans, and so there were some boys actually sending me some messages, and oh my god, it was so crazy. But yeah, I you know, some guys were very like, let's bang, and I'm like, nope. Left swipe, although that's Tinder though, isn't it? So yeah, I've had my own experience with, you know, just trying all that stuff. I think because I dressed up like a boy, like I legitimately was proud that people thought I looked, that they would mistakenly call me sir. Like, I guess they thought I was trans or I was gay. Like, I was not. I guess in a way they were right. Like, I just like to cross-dress, but, you know, I came out as pansexual and, you know, I'm totally fine with it. Although I'm thinking maybe I'm more pan-romantic, because I'm not sure about the whole sex parts. Sex just sounds gross. Is that weird? Like, especially if I see it like an on-screen like sex scene, I'm like, ew, ew, ew. I'm like 5 years old. I'm like, ew, gross. So yeah, there's just whole thing about it. But yeah, you know, I'm comfortable with admitting, yes, I am a female lady woman person. And I'm also one of the few people who actually, when I have kids, I'm gonna have my kids like tell them like, listen, if you like people, any sort of person, even if they're the same gender as you can come out to me. I know you're gay. I'm gonna be a person, like, I'm not gonna have any queer kids. I'm gonna be so disappointed. I'm like, no! You're supposed to be gay! Push the gay agenda on them now. I don't know. I just thought that's funny. My arm is, like, hurting from holding this. I think because I've been holding this thing up like this all day yesterday. I can't believe that vlog was in 5 parts! Like, holy shit! Soda. Okay. See, I'm so ladylike. I don't know. So yeah, I guess in a way my friends were always right. You know, it's kind of funny because all that rainbow stuff's because they wanted me to have rainbow stuff. But you know what? I like rainbows though. Joke's on them! Alrighty, so I should be getting downstairs like now, so I don't know what we're doing for today. My stepdad wanted to kind of do his UFO aliens Bigfoot meeting that they have at a community center. It was like on the other side of town though, but it's like he just decided, nah, I'm not going. So we're probably gonna see a movie. We might see Chappie, which honestly I really wanted to see it the first time I saw a commercial for it because it has a sentient robot learning, and that just makes me feel things like, oh no, robots that learn and you become attached to them as their own characters. I don't know, man. That just really gets to me. And my classmate, I'm working on the art project with, he said like that a lot of his friends whose judgments he can trust said it was pretty good. And I'm like, oh, because I heard it was pretty bad, but I'm not sure who to trust. So yeah. Speaking of movies, I guess I'll fit in one more thing. Not really sure. Like, I'm not sure if you guys heard about this, but apparently Adam Sandler's movie, like, you know, he's like overpaid actor. He's probably only made like 2 good things that people actually are okay with. Like, apparently there's some very racist things that happened on set, and like a lot of the native actors walked out, which, you know, I'm not even sure. Like, or like, I'm sure when this movie comes out, I don't know, my stepdad may be like, let's go suck it up and watch it, or oh hell no, we're not gonna see this at all. I'm not sure which one it is. A part of me is like, oh boy, here we go again. A part of me is like, I just don't care. I don't know. I guess that's what happens when you're a Native American growing up in urban settings. You're kind of separated. Like, you want to be a part of it, but you're like not. I guess that's kind of like a lot of people are when they grow up like in areas that are not surrounded by people of their own race and shit. Like I really feel for those people. I especially feel for those people. Like, I feel you, trust me, I really do, and it's really irritating. Like, when I was at the hospital, like, a lot of people, like, when my hair was bleached, like, people were, like, staring at me, like, very judgmentally, like, oh my god, look at this bitch, like, bleached hair. But it's like, you know what, I like my purple hair, fuck you guys, like, I love my purple hair, even though it's not purple. I want it to be purple! I'm gonna complain every time it's not purple, but I don't want to use it stuff again. Who knows? Maybe I'll change it into a different color. Maybe turquoise. Would that be ironic for a Native American to have turquoise hair instead of jewelry? I'll leave you guys on that thought. Okay, I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna have this part be its whole vlog, you know, just talking about my sexuality and stuff, and what I think about sexuality in general. You know, it's a little crazy, but, you know, it's just everything that I've seen and experienced and gone through. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Motor cage.
So, cappers and such. They're all talking. They're like, yeah, yeah, sure. It's just funny. Okay.
Not used to South African accents.
Were you just coming from seeing Chappie? That was so much better than I thought it was gonna be. There was so. I said this I wanted to see that movie forever, and we finally saw it in the second run. And I don't know what I was expecting, but it was so much better. And the ending, though, I just sat there, it's like I don't even know, like.
And they totally left it open for part 2 with Mama.
Don't spoil. No spoils allowed. Like, I was surprised Tumblr hasn't gone crazy with this. I don't know. Maybe they did. I haven't been on Tumblr in forever. Just this morning. So yeah, it was so great. Like, oh my god. I don't know what to say. My mind is like blown. And then I decided that I'd be cool to see it because my classmate, who already said it, because he's really into like robotic shit, and he's like, you're gonna like it, because I told him about the whole, I like robots that learn shit. So thanks, Joby. Now I feel pain, emotional, scarring, emotional pain. Okay, so driving down on San Mateo, it's like there's a McGinnis School of Driving, and they have like right on the bottom of their sign, it says like traffic death New Mexico to date, and it's at 48. Like, why would you have that on there? It's very dark.
You guys want to get at Chipotle? Or is it too early?
It's never too early for Chipotle.